Hello you guys and welcome back to today's video. Today we have this beautiful Domel Bentley on Instagram, or you can find me on Art of the Spirit. Today we have this Beauty Creations Velvet Lip Stained. This is in the shade of High End, and I chose the colors. You know, when I said high end, reminded me a lot of to the beauty into the YouTuber. She's like, I was like, Also, this one's retail for $5.99 at the website. Then we also have the FSB 6.0. This is a flawless powder foundation. This retails for $10. And then we also have this Jasmine. Hi Jasmine, how are you? Thank you guys for supporting me, and thank you Jasmine for supporting us too. We're always very appreciative and thankful to find such a unique and positive and honest person. And we're excited to try this Beauty Creation Jasmine in honor to you. This retails for $19 at the website. Has a lot of beautiful shades, so hopefully you get to see this one. Today I'm going to apply only the foundation so you can see how a normal person would do it versus a makeup artist that has more experience with a lot more makeup. I think I'm a makeup artist but more for minimal makeup, and I really don't know what to expect about this Beauty Creations. It is sealed with the heart in here with the sticker. It says that it's buildable coverage velvet finish. It also has multi-use, it's long wear, and it's also oil free. To be honest with you guys, I think
you can open it from the bottom if you want. That's how I've been opening it.
Oh. You know, and once it's open, it's only good for 2 years. It says not tested on animals. It is distributed by LA, Los Angeles, and it's...
So something that I want to touch on while you're opening this is, number one, I think the packaging is super, super cute. When you open it, you have these little hearts in there.
Do you really? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of attention to detail. I love the fact that I almost kind of think these guys are giving Morphe a run for their money, because
they're more affordable.
They're more affordable, and they're more inclusive as well, which is really, really nice.
You see a lot of Latino, a lot more
male
vanillas, colors and shades, deeper colors, and you'll see more variety.
And packaging is just cute. It's cute. It looks good.
This reminds me to the makeup. This reminds me a lot. Comes with a beautiful pad. I don't think I'll be using this.
I did, yeah.
I was gonna be like, girl.
I've been putting it to the test.
So this is what the shade looks like. So do you think this shade fits you?
I thought so. I didn't think it was too light, and I didn't think it was deep either.
I already put some primer for him. I'm gonna just go ahead and add hydration on him. Make sure that he's hydrated. And we're gonna be using this Mary Kay. This is the blending sponge. I honestly think this is something that everyone should try. The foundation brush is so good. So
now this product you can use both ways. You can use this as your foundation, or you can use this as an enhancement for coverage. You can also use it, for specific areas.
Beautiful coverage. Oh, all right. She's definitely giving me coverage in here. And one thing that we like to see in here is a lot to see what the product looks like and how it actually works. Because a lot of the times you see all these people like, this product is so amazing. Not that this one is not, but a lot of times we'll see this influencers be like, this product is so amazing, and then you'll see like it's just water, and it really doesn't work as people would expect it. So we want to see this kind of fall out. Definitely, this is becoming a mess on my end, and I'm sorry. I apologize. It's a makeup artist. What do you think that I should be doing? Remove the excess with the pad?
What do you mean?
You have a product in here.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. But I think overall the price point, like you said, is very affordable.
Wow. Okay.
Just
blend it.
Let me go ahead and give you this one. I think the color is nice. I honestly think that they are very, very affordable. When I first saw Bisou and also
Beauty Creations, do you think the color looks good though? I feel like this is so pale. Grab the in-between shade.
By the way, we're also celebrating this year not only his 28th birthday, but also celebrating my 32nd birthday, 32nd. And then also we're celebrating that we've been together for 7 years. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a long video, so stay tuned to this. So this is probably just gonna be the foundation.
I mean, work your magic, honey.
Yeah, so okay. So now that we've seen it like that, I'd rather just buff it. I feel like this foundation is not like this
I mean,
shade.
it's looking good once you blend it, though.
Yeah. Close your eyes and mouth. Close your mouth. Like, purse your lips. I feel like it's very, very powdery. It almost gives me a vibe of a setting powder rather than a foundation.
Do you feel like it's enhancing texture?
No. I mean, I can see the texture, but I don't see it as... I mean, I guess I can. You see the...
Is it blurring the texture?
No.
I agree.
Other foundations will be like blurry.
Like the Fenty Beauty one does blur.
Yeah. The powder?
Mm-hmm. The foundation powder.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this foundation. This could potentially be a great setting powder, probably.
Yeah, I agree.
But not a
That's how I've
foundation.
been using it. I've been using it for like, you know, support my liquid foundation and things like so. Especially for like brightening around the eye area.
You know, and then since you said words of magic, people will be like, well, it comes with a sponge, so why don't you use a sponge? We're gonna use. I feel like it's a little bit uncomfortable to use a sponge in this. I feel like I'm slapping your face. Like,
I mean, it doesn't look bad, right? What do you think?
no, it doesn't look bad. I feel like it does gives me a vibe of more of a makeup, photograph, and even television makeup.
It's a little heavy, right?
Yeah,
It's a little cakey,
yeah,
isn't it?
it is cakey.
Up close, it looks cakey.
But when I see it from far away, like in the
It
camera,
doesn't. It looks good.
she's snatched. She's snatched.
She's in need of a tan,
Quick,
but she's snatched.
we should say this too. A little while ago, we were in one of our closest malls, and we saw this guy. His name is Louis. We met him, or we've seen him before James Charles videos. When we saw
Oh
his,
yes.
at
I was
first,
like, who's Louis? But yeah.
at first I
Yeah,
thought,
yeah.
At first I was like, you know what? This is just like he has such a beautiful makeup, and the makeup skills were gold.
You know?
I'm gonna exit the camera so you can accommodate yourself better, since you're already doing this makeup thing, and I'm gonna be in the back, giving you my personal point of view and how I feel about the product. How do you feel about the product? Do you feel like it was a waste of $10?
No, I don't think it was a waste. I think packaging is really pretty. And I think you would never catch me using it like this. But I do know a lot of people do purchase it for that purpose. Like, for example, elder makeup wearers usually wear powder foundation as their base, and that's it. That's all. Like my grandmother's, both of them. One is now passed, but I know she used to do, you know, a lot of powder foundation. So yeah, I know a lot of people, there's customers out there that do it like this. You will never catch me other than, you know, doing this first impressions video with it like so. Because like I said, we have been using it. I have been using it as an accentuation. Because I do think the shade is cute, but I think it's cute as like an additive. I think this is very close to my skin to an extent.
Yeah.
Very neutral.
I agree with you.
But I personally don't like that. Whenever I wear foundation, I like to go a little bit warmer, maybe a little bit more yellow toned. I have a neutral skin, but I just prefer warmer tones for whatever reason. I just feel more comfortable and confident in them. But I don't think this is a bad color. I gotta say though, looking at this up close, if you're using just this, it does look cakey. Like it does like look like you have a lot of product on here.
It does.
It's not really smoothing out the texture on the skin. But the coverage is there. I will say that coverage 110% is there. For $10, I think this is a really lovely option that I think, you know, is good to purchase,
I
right?
think that over the regular foundation would be great. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is an honest opinion, you know. Like, we're not here to bash anyone or...
To see, even if you go on the website of Beauty Creations, the male presence there, the male and makeup presence there is so positive. And that makes me feel just so happy. because a lot of the times they're smaller influencers, right? The ones that are being showcased in beauty creations. And I gotta say, the things that I've tried from beauty creations, they've been pretty great. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Like the liquid liners. Oh my God, they're so good. Like they're literally one of the best liquid liners I've ever come across. And again, they're affordable. Packaging is always just so beautiful. Like I love the fact that you have the mirror, the rose gold, and then you have this little clasp here to ensure that you're not getting, you know, powder everywhere. So I really, really like that. And I think that it's just an interesting product for sure. And I think that if you are the person that is looking to look for coverage and you just like using these types of things, I definitely think you should try the Beauty Creations.
Yeah.
I just wish maybe it would have been a little bit more smoothing on the skin.
Yeah, a little bit more smoothing and fill it in. Like another foundation, that's just like you said, like the Fenty Beauty that has like definitely that type of vibe where it fills in everything.
I'm gonna go in with the second layer with the actual sponge so you guys can see what that looks like. Of course, I would never usually go in and utilize this product this manner. I would always use this product to set and to kind of bring back life into the skin. And if I need more coverage, personally, I prefer a medium coverage foundation. I think they look best. I think they wear best. And then I like to, if I need more coverage, I like to add coverage with any kind of powder foundation. It just manipulates and makes everything just last a lot longer. So let me go in with the second layer and see if that's a little bit more blurring, a little bit more forgiving. Pigment and color wise, I think it's cute. I personally, again, I chose this because it's I guess the closest to my skin. But I would not wear this all over my skin. I just feel like, of course, we don't have the bronzer, we don't have anything on, but some people don't want to do all of that stuff. You know, some people just want to apply this and just go. And I gotta tell you that I don't necessarily see myself applying this and going for sure. The texture is a little bit more laid, but it's not like, oh my God, where's my texture? You know, it doesn't feel cheap. Like it doesn't feel like a cheap.
Like the material, the product.
Yeah, nothing about it. Not even the formula of the product, the cosmetic in general. It doesn't feel cheap. And again, it is buildable. Like if you see, like it's building up very, very well. What do you think? How does it look from where you are?
I think once you finish up, we should do like just a neutral shade of like eyeshadow and see what it looks like overall, so everyone can see it. Just with a very neat color. Like you said, to mainly focus this on the foundation so everyone can see. If you can see this type of reviews, please let us know in the comments down below what kind of foundations in a powder form you recommend and why. What do you think you personally, Domel Bentley, what do you think you are looking in a powder foundation if you were going for a powder foundation?
Well, I must say, definitely blurring, 110% smoothing, something that's not looking heavy. I mean, I think this looks okay. You know what I'm saying? I think that the sponge, this type of application, so if you don't have the sponge or you want to use more than this, just make sure you're cleaning this properly, or use I was gonna say doe foot applicator, but that's not what I want.
Beauty blender sponge?
No, well, you can use a sponge, yes, but a powder puff might also work just as fine. I definitely think the application with the brush is just not the best. A lot of product got dispersed everywhere, and I feel like
it wasn't holding it properly.
And I feel like using this little sponge is helping just push the product into the skin and look a little bit more seamless. It doesn't look as cakey using its little sponge.
I agree.
So, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. I do think that the coverage is there. So overall, I gotta say, for how I use it, I love it. For the price point, it's incredible. I love the packaging. I think overall, I would repurchase this item and I would 110% recommend it. Not only because of the fact that this company is a smaller
Yeah, I think they're
business.
Mexican actually.
Yeah, they're Hispanic owned and they're a smaller business. But they're growing and they're just being so supportive to all walks of makeup. They're not just pretending to fill a dream, and I love that about them. I really do love that they're putting good quality product, but they're also supporting different versions of makeup. And absolutely, maybe one day I would love to collaborate with them and bring you guys, a product from them. I haven't really tried so much from them, but everything that I've tried so far, I've been obsessed with, I gotta say. So let me do this. Let me finish my face off of camera and we'll be back. All right, you guys, so my makeup has been done. I've had it on for a couple of hours at this point, and I gotta tell you that the experience has been really different just applying the product. Of course, I did use primers and I set my skin as I would normally prepare it for makeup. However, with just using this, I don't necessarily think you'll have a pleasant experience. Honestly, I didn't really see much of a difference in my texture. I did a couple of experiments here and we'll talk about it in a second, but I don't think this is a product meant to really stabilize your face as a foundation. Or even if you were to use just this, I would highly recommend you to set this very adamantly, because what happens is it starts breaking up. So I wouldn't recommend this on alone. However, as an enhancement, I do think this is a really amazing opportunity. $10, it's a really good deal. And what I did was I wanted to see if it worked well with any kind of blurring or mattifying products. And I did it on this side. You can see here that there's a little bit of difference compared to this area. And how do I say this? I mean, applying it on top of the foundation, it does not work. I know a lot of the pore fillers, pore putties, blurring primers, normally they go underneath, or you can also place them on top. I wouldn't recommend you to do it on top. Once I applied it on the top, it did break away pretty much all of the foundation in that area. However, after going in with the putty primer and stamping back in the actual foundation, I mean, it's worked really well. And I definitely do see my texture minimized severely, to be quite honest with you. Also, I don't think this is a very long-lasting foundation. So that's, something to consider as well. I don't think this works with product well, unless you're really setting the skin after just doing this and then going with, whatever products. I do think it would work well with, if you're not setting anything, with cream products like cream contours or any type of cream blush. However, you always want to make sure you set those just to ensure the longevity of the product. So would I recommend this? I do think this is great. I just wouldn't recommend it applying it this way. I would recommend it as an additive on. So you do your liquid foundation, concealer, you set your concealer with your whatever preferred powder. I also set my concealer today with this powder, and girl, I mean, it's heavy, it's cracking. I don't know if you guys can see, for example, the texture here, lines are showing a lot more. Even underneath here, it's just cracked, and it doesn't make my skin look good, if I'm quite honest with you, just using this. And also setting with this, I don't necessarily think, this is not a setting powder, but setting with this, it's just not gonna work either. So I wouldn't recommend you to set things directly with this. So overall, I will say, I think it worked well. I would recommend, again, to apply this, within the typical foundation, setting, concealer, and then add whatever, build up whatever layer of coats that you need to make sure your coverage is to your preference. So again, for 10 bucks, absolutely would purchase and continue to purchase. Packaging is really, really cute. Now, on my eyes, if you guys are wondering what I have on, I just wanted to create something simple with the Beauty Creations Jasmine palette. If you guys want to see a full review of a couple of looks touching on pretty much every single shadow in here, this is what the actual shadow looks like. On today's look, I used both of the kind of nude tones mixed in a little bit with the yellow or mustardy tone. And then I went in with this beautiful glitter here and then topped it off a little bit with the silver glitter here. So I used a couple of the tones there, and I think this palette works incredible. But, you know, this is why I want to ask you guys, do you want to see a full review? Because the tones that I used today, you know, they worked really well. But what about the purples? They have purples in here. They have greens, blues. Like I want to see how well they work, because this guy alone is $19, which is such a beautiful palette. Honestly, it's one of my favorite palettes ever in general. It's just so colorful and just so attractive to my kind of aesthetic and what I like. I love packaging. I love the fact that it doesn't contain a mirror. I love the price point. Like, there's just so many really cool things about this palette. I love that they have different formulas. Like, they have the pressed glitter. They have almost like this really, really wet, creamy glitter, which is this one over here. Then they have like more chunkier glitters. Like, they have a lot of different formulas in here. Of course, they have the standard matte. But I'm kind of excited to show you guys a review touching every single shadow. If you guys want to see that, please leave it in the comment down below. Hit the thumbs up, the notification bell. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, honey, so you don't miss it. And binge watch, it's a thing. All right. So with that said, both of those products are incredible. I do already have some of the lip product on my lips, and today we're talking about the Beauty Creations Velvet Stay Lip Paint. They do have a lot of colors. Felipe always likes to pick up my makeup, and I'm so excited whenever he does it, because sometimes he picks things that I would have never thought, and I was like, this is incredible. So I'm always thankful for him to choose and to be with me, and kind of like, I call him my makeup whisperer. So it is what it is. And the color we have here is called High End. I think packaging, again, is just really, really cute. Even though this is really affordable, I think this is anywhere from $5 to $6. Pigment is really nice. The consistency of the lip product is very, very nice. I have eaten chips, drink water, I've eaten ice cream, like, and I mean, you can still see definitely where the food touched the lip. It started definitely, you know, kind of disintegrating, but overall it's still pretty strong and pretty there. So, I mean, packaging is gorgeous. Price point is incredible. I think packaging is like a soft velvet matte. And it looks really good. So let me just kind of refresh my lip. As you can see here, the doe foot is pretty standard. You know, it's not too crazy. You know, I can't really picture any fragrance on here. And I want to show you here the tone. It's more of like a nude ballerina pink. It's just really, really gorgeous. I don't have enough pinks, and to be quite honest with you, every time I have a pink, for whatever reason, it's a cool tone pink. And I'm kind of excited to try different formulas. This is definitely more of a beigey cool tone pink, but it's not as purpley or as mauve-y as other pink tones that I personally and currently own. The lip looks like, I think it's still wet and it looks quite neon on camera. You know, again, High End is the tone, and as you can see here, it looks a little bit different, but as soon as it starts to dry down, it's going to become a little bit more neutral. Honestly, what can I tell you guys? I really enjoy this experience. I think Beauty Creations has a really great and bright future ahead of them. And to be honest with you, I'm excited to support them, not only because their products have been really great quality overall. I've had better experiences than other brands, to be quite honest with you, and I've had more pleasant and positive things to say that I have had within using, like, for example, this product. I really, really like it when I use my traditional way of applying it, but just going single skin, I wouldn't have even recommended this to you guys. But because I have broken the experiences down into 2 sections, I know this works really well. So I'm excited to support them, because not only they have great products, great value, great imagery, beautiful colors, of a wide variety of selection of things. Their liquid liners are incredible, but they also support the community. I think they're very embracive and they're very open to smaller influencers and male, in makeup. And I'm excited to see that. I just really love what makeup has done for me. I love the artistry of it. I love the way that you make people feel when you change, their look. There's just so many avenues of passion that I have for this community and for this craft. So excited to support Beauty Creations because what I've seen of them is a foot forward towards equalization to equal opportunities. And that makes me really excited. So I think overall, this has been a really great experience with Beauty Creations. I think the products, all of them have worked just so beautifully that I don't have a single complaint. I love the fact that this lip product is not sticky, it's not drying, it's not heavy on the lips. It just feels really nice and comfortable. I love that this is a beautiful enhancer, and applied the right way, I think this is going to enhance your makeup in a really beautiful way, and coverage as well, especially if you're someone who likes, sheer to medium foundations and you want to control a little bit more. This is an amazing option for that. And I mean, the palette is just iconic, you guys. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would love for you to join the family. We are working very hard in the Doofay family to ensure that we bring crazy cool content, something for you to entertain yourself, enjoy yourself, relax, do your thing, live your life, and possibly learn a thing or two, whether it's about friendship, makeup, skincare, a new place to go to eat, girl, we do it all here. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, notification bell, and baby, binge watch. Do I gotta tell you it's a thing? I will catch you on the next one. Bye!